Hi everyone, it's me Terry of the Yarnjoy podcast. Welcome back to another episode of Crafting with Friends. So grab yourself something to drink and a project to work on and we will have a little chat. Okay, so the project that I was working on, the filet crochet project with the little ducks, I finished it, finished the border, got it given to the recipients and they loved it. So I am now on to another project. But I do want to go ahead and show you the finished project or a picture of the finished project, since I took a picture of it laid out so you could see the ducks. And so I think it turned out really cute. So here is the picture. I'm going to drop it in right here so you can see that blanket. I think it turned out really good. It's a really good size. Very happy with the border that I put on it. Now that border was not part of the pattern. It just said you could put whatever border you desired to put on there. And so this border that I put on was a tutorial that I made, and I have it both for right and left hand crocheters. And it is called the Picot Shell Border. It's not technically Picot, but it looks like a little Picot, sort of. I like it better because I don't really care to make a whole bunch of Picots. But anyway, it's a Picot Shell Border. It is from a fellow crocheter. I had contacted her through Facebook years ago because I had seen that she had designed that crochet pattern for that border, and she had designed it and had posted it in a Facebook group that I belonged to at that time. And I remembered it. I remembered her name. I tracked her down and asked her if I could do a tutorial on that pattern, and she was so gracious enough to let me do that. And so, like I said, I did do a tutorial. It is available on my website. I don't have a website. Here in on my YouTube channel, and I will put it down below in the description box. Okay. So that is that project finished. So since I finished that, I was trying to think about what I wanted to make for the next Crafting with Friends project. And I mentioned last week about wanting to do like maybe some corner squares, or that one. Oh, my phone is talking, so let me get that silent. Sorry, not my phone, my watch. Okay, so yeah, I was thinking about doing some other projects, but then when I was putting my pink yarn away because I didn't use all of it on that duck project, I was thinking, man, I still have a lot of pink yarn. I think I want to continue using it. And so I decided to go ahead and I enjoyed the filet crochet project so much, I decided to do another one. So this one is a pattern also by the same designer. I'm looking on my computer here. It's Nana's Crochet Creations. It's on Ravelry. She has a Ravelry store. It is a paid for pattern, but she had a sale. I think it was like buy 3 patterns, get 1 free, or I don't know, something. And I bought several of her patterns. And so this pattern is called Bringing Home Baby Blanket. And it has, it's a filet crochet, but the design that's in this blanket are hearts. So I did take a picture. This is just a screenshot I took of one of the pictures from the pattern so you can see it. And so here that is. I'm dropping that in right there. So there is that pattern. That's the one I'm working on now. Now the pattern actually calls for worsted weight yarn. It makes a bigger blanket, but since this yarn that I'm wanting to use up is it's baby weight, same weight that I used with the other, which is like sport weight. I think it's Bernat Softy Baby, I think, or either Softy Baby or Softy Baby Sport, something like that. Anyway, I had this. Oop, there's my hook. I have this amount right here, and I've already started. I'll show you how much I've gotten done on the project, but I've got another cotton candy ball here. And then I have another one of these in my stash. So that's why that's bigger than this. See, I've already used a good amount of this, but I wanted to continue on using this pink yarn. I have, sorry, I have it on my wool genie. I am loving this little gadget. It is perfect for something that you're not going to change colors. You know, you're just going to use one cake, and if you can't find the center of the yarn, to be a center pull, you have to work from the outside, which a lot of times I do because can't find the center. It works so well. I'm really enjoying it. So I will link once again, I will link that Wool Genie down below in the description box. I'm not affiliated or anything, but I just want to share it with you because share the link with you because I think it's worth the price. I think I got it for $25 plus whatever the shipping was. I think it ended up being $30 or $32. I don't remember exactly, but I think it's really a neat gadget to have. Anyway, let me show you what I've gotten done so far. So like I said, I am working on, I'm using baby weight yarn or number 3 weight instead of the worsted weight that the pattern calls for. So it's coming out smaller, but I think it's going to be fine. I can always put that picot shell border around it and make it bigger, which I may end up doing that because I really like that border. But anyway, that's what I've gotten so far. Look at that. So this one's got 3 hearts across, as you can see, and I've already into the second row of hearts. It had this big amount of border type thing down there at the bottom that I had to do quite a few rows before getting to where the heart pattern is. And this is how wide it is. It's not very wide. I did not measure it. Let me see if I can try to measure it here. I don't have I'm not at my work table, so let's see. I have a tape measure here. I'll try to measure it. This will be very approximate because I'm sitting down and it's kind of in my lap. It's my yarn ball tape measure. So let me see if I can try to get an approximate width of this. There's 12, and then, it's about about 30 inches maybe. It may be more than that if I, get it laid down flat, but I'm guessing it's about that wide. So it's still a good size. I think it would be a good size for, in a car seat or a crib blanket or something, Anyway, I think it's really cute. I really like it, the way it's working up. There's no chart. It's just a straight written pattern, but it's a pretty easy pattern. The hearts are symmetrical. So, yeah, once you get the hang of it, I don't even think I'll have to worry about looking at the pattern that much because I can just look down here and see what the spacing is for the rows and just duplicate that, as I'm working up. I believe there's 3 rows. I think there may be 4 rows of hearts. I'm not sure. I can't remember. But anyway, there is what I'm working on. So let me know down below in the description box what you're working on. If you started any new patterns this week. What else have I done this week? Well, let's see. My husband is still helping my son with building a deck in his backyard. And so on Saturday, we did, he went over there and did quite a bit of helping him do that work. And I had to go to Walmart and do some shopping because I had forgot some other grocery items that I had when I went earlier in the week. So I had to go to Walmart trip. But besides that, it was a pretty easygoing weekend, I guess you'd say. And I got another Feel Better Friend doll request, and so I'm working on that. I've gotten one arm done so far. This one is going to be a little girl, so that is going to be fun. And what else? Oh, I am finishing up Oscar the Grouch. I had Oscar finished, but I was working on the garbage can. And I'm finished with the garbage can. Oh, I'm looking at it here. I'm finished with it, except I had to put the handles. I had to put the handles. Let me reach over here and grab it. Okay, so here is the garbage can. And like I said, I have to put the handles, the little loops that go on either side. They're in here, but I haven't attached them yet. I did on the top, see? And the top is kind of made like the bottom. It's got the plastic canvas in between the layers. And it does fit on the top, but of course when Oscar's sitting in there, that's not going to work. I thought about attaching it like a hinge, you know, but the lid is so big, I don't think that's going to work. So I guess the lid will just be something separate. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, there you go. See, the two handles are in here that I haven't sewed on the sides. Okay, so that is finished. And of course, there is a pattern for Slimy, which is the little worm caterpillar thing that Friend, you know, that Oscar has. And so I will probably make him as well. It's a little small thing, so I'll probably go ahead and make him and include him with that. And let's see, what else? We're still working on my 100-day project, the Sophie's Universe. I am posted yesterday, day 70. Today I already posted day 71, so 30 more rounds, well, minus one, so 29 more rounds to go. And now I did have to block it. I blocked it a few days ago because it was curling so badly that it was badly, I don't think that's a word. It was curling so bad that I was having to try to tape down the edges because I have it on the floor now as far as to take pictures. So I was having to tape down the edges or the sides, yeah, the edges, because in order for people to be able to see the pattern, you know. And so I thought, no, I'm going to have to block it. So I went ahead and blocked it, and that helped a whole lot. It's still curling just a little bit as more rounds that I'm adding. But so I'll probably have to block it again. But anyway, it's really helping easier to take pictures of it. And so I will show tomorrow in the regular Yarnjoy podcast episode, I will show a current picture of it. But yeah, still working on that. And then I need to start working on my preemie hats for this month. And I think I'm going to do a bear hat next. I found a pattern, and so I think I'm going to do that. I just need to pull out the yarn for it. So that's what I'm working on. What else? I'm drinking coffee here. I haven't drank any of it, but here's my coffee. It's in my promoted to grandma cup. My Yarnjoy cup, I used in the dishwasher. I need to wash it. So I had to use my grandma cup today. And let's see, I guess that's it. Yeah. I have this multicolored yarn that I picked out. It's a sport weight yarn. I think it's like a style craft or something. I'm not sure. It was given to me, and I don't have the label anymore. And so I have two of these, and I was thinking I found a bear pattern. It's a pattern by Pixie Marie Creates. It's a really cute bear. I've done it before. It's a really cute chunky bear, and I thought, I wonder what that would look like in a variegated yarn, but have like a white muzzle, you know, for the bear's nose, kind of that way it would kind of stand out. But I'm thinking I'm going to experiment. Or this is sport weight yarn, so it's going to make it smaller. It'll be like a little baby bear, but I think it'll be kind of cute. So that may be upcoming. Yeah. And yeah, that's about it, I guess. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day and a wonderful Wednesday. Today's Wednesday. We're having some great weather. It's nice and sunny outside, so that's nice. And we have a chance of rain, I think, in the next few days, off and on possibly. Has really been a very wet spring for us, which is really out of the ordinary. But everything is greening up pretty, though, with all the rain we have had. Yeah. Oh, I did the Tuesday Tidbits video yesterday. Yeah, yesterday, and if you saw that, then you saw that I completed my series of Afghan for All Seasons books, and so I showed those yesterday in Tuesday Tidbits. So that was acquisition. But next week's Tuesday Tidbits will be back with showing grab a stack, showing stack of books that I already own, that are already on my bookshelf, because I still have more that I can show you. Okay, now I'm gonna go. I think Teddy's walking around. I don't know if you can hear him. No, you can't see him yet. He's back that way. But anyway, oh, what's for dinner? I think I saw a little part of him go by. I am having stuffed bell peppers. I think that's what I'm gonna make. I bought a couple of bell peppers. I need to go ahead and cook them, you know. And so I think that's what I'm gonna make. And I also have some zucchini in there that probably needs to be cooked. And so maybe I will stir fry some of that. I guess we'll have a lot of green in our meal, the bell peppers and the zucchini, but well, there you go. Yeah, so I think that's what I'm gonna cook or prepare for dinner tonight. Okay, I do want to show a picture. I got an email from Kelly, and she sent me a picture of a shawl that she was knitting while she was watching the Crafting with Friends video, and she finished it, and I wanted to show it. I asked her if I could show the picture, and she said that I could. And so here's a picture of Kelly's shawl. It's a beautiful shawl. Kelly, you did a great job on it. Thank you so much for sharing the picture so we can see, so you know other people can see your beautiful work. Thank you, Kelly, for sharing with us so we can see your project. Okay, now I'm going to go. Everybody have a wonderful day. Come back tomorrow. We will have another visit in the Yarnjoy podcast regular episode. I will show you the rest of the things I've worked on and are working on. And yeah, so come back tomorrow and we will have another visit. Talk to you later. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.